What is going on, people of YouTube? Welcome back for another exciting moto vlog. I just came into Costco here. Actually, well, first I had to get a safety on my bike, so I just did that, passed my safety. That's a safety inspection, make sure everything's good to go. And so, yeah, then I decided to go and jam a sausage down my throat faster than Dylan Mulvaney. And bought some jeans. I had to bring the bike to the shop on my truck because the temporary plate I had expired. I've been busy with work, so kind of better watch out, old man. Hadn't had a chance to get it in for safety. I did take it for a little rip here and there, though, on the expired plate, but what are you going to do? That's okay. I happen to know, because I listen to the police scanner in my area, that they will not actually chase you, especially if you're on a bike. So we are good to have some fun. And then I ordered a new muffler for the bike, which, by the way, if you have never joined me before, my name's Mike. And the bike I just picked up, I'm kind of new to riding, is a 2009 Ninja 250. Which is, I know by standards of bikes and shit, not exactly a fast bike, but it's fast enough for me. And when I say I'm new to riding, I got my bike license like a year ago. So we're just going to go for a quick rip. I've actually got to get back to work. I shouldn't even be out riding right now, but I was like, you know what? It's sunny out. I checked the weather this morning. I knew it was going to be sunny. And we got like a solid week of bullshit rain and whatnot in the forecast. So it was either get out there today or don't get out there for at least another week. I've also been out riding my DRZ 400. So that is a thing as well. I can get over these tracks here. This is actually where I used to live, just over here. I used to rent a townhouse in this complex. They're still building it and shit. It was an alright neighborhood. I didn't mind it, but you know, the owner wanted to sell, so we ended up buying a house instead. Not his though, he wanted way too much money. But he bought it for $465, and after 3 years he wanted $915. So that wasn't gonna work out. But what else to tell you guys? So I did buy a new muffler for the bike. I find this bike is a little bit quieter than I desire. And I think that loud pipes save lives. I don't want like anything ridiculously loud. So we will see how my new pipe turns out. Hopefully it's pretty good. It was like $240 or something like that on Amazon. And they had pipes for like $50 or $60, but I got one that I like the look of a little better, even though they probably all sound like the same shit anyway. Also, I love some feedback. I did a little test ride the other day. Right now we are using my new Rode, what is this? A Rode Wireless Go. So I did go and drove around my neighborhood the other day and then took it to like some country roads and shit like that. And got up to like 120 or whatever, testing the audio just to see what my audio was like. And it seemed like it was pretty good. So if you guys got any feedback on the audio, by all means, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I don't have a dead cat yet. Well, I do. Shout out to Coral. I miss you, my little kitty cat. No, the dead cat wind muff for my microphone. So we're gonna get a bit of wind noise from this because of that, but it is what it is. This old guy in front of me, he looks like he's like watching me in his mirror the whole time he's going up. I don't know. I think it's an old guy. Maybe he's a pervert. Maybe bikes turn him on. He's getting wood watching me drive my bike through the woods. I would have liked to have passed him, but I'm not actually skilled on high-speed riding, honestly. I've had this bike up to 150. It's the fastest I've ever been on a bike. But being still somewhat new rider, I don't have much experience, especially on a sport bike yet. So like cornering these corners and stuff like that. Obviously, this is a nice place to ride. We are actually going to be, so right now we're in Stony Creek, and I just thought for the fun of it, I'm going to take you guys down to Grimsby. Yeah, beat it, you old fuck. So, yeah, I've got to take it easy in my corners. I know these bikes can handle corners pretty well. For people that know what they're doing, you can take them pretty quick. I watched the videos, and I've seen people do it. I'm not quite there yet. So, I will be, hopefully. Yeah, it sucks I couldn't have had my fucking muffler on. So I'll tell you what happened on the muffler anyway, just while I'm driving. So I bought this muffler called iStunt. And like it was supposed to be, I ordered it on like Wednesday, and it said like, you know, shipping by, you'll get it on Sunday. And then like, it didn't even ship out for like 3 days or some shit. And then they're like, oh, actually, we're going to change it. Now your new delivery date is Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I kept checking in on my Amazon shit, and the package just still never left. Like it landed in Toronto, went to Mississauga, then moved out to Brampton. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing with my muffler? So anyway, then it moved to Stony Creek, which actually right where I just was, it was like 5 minutes down the road from there. Like I was ready to go knock on their door and be like, you want to give me my fucking muffler? But anyway, oh, these guys got a pond. That's nice. But anyway, all of a sudden I was in Costco there, and then I got a little alert that said my shit was out for delivery. And then like 15 minutes later, it's like, your shit's been dropped off on your porch. Hope a crackhead don't steal it. That's what they put in the note. Well, they didn't put that, but they probably should have, because the way they left it, I got a doorbell camera, they left it like way out in the open. Normally, like the dudes will put it up closer to my house where, you know, yeah, I don't live in like a crackhead neighborhood or nothing, but shit happens, right? Like crackheads, sometimes they wander. Like I've seen crackheads in the country. Like out here, all of a sudden you'll see a fucking crackhead go by. But anyway, the main thing is I'm going to do a video doing a slip-on. I've never installed a slip-on exhaust. And for that matter, I have no idea how it's going to sound. I don't even think I saw any video clips or whatever. I just thought it looked cool. So we're going to get to that. I've been working on my son's bike. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that my son's got two CBR 125s. And we've been having some issues getting them to run good. The black one runs really well. The red one is having some issues. So I got to try to figure that out. But I got a couple ideas. So I think I'm going to try, because I like the red bike better. It's lower kilometers. Only got 5,000 kilometers on it, just like this bitch right here. So I want to try to get that one going if I can, because the other bike's got like 24,000 on it. So I think it would be better to get the lower K one, obviously. Yeah, like this bike is so quiet. I don't know how the exhaust picks it up, or the microphone picks it up, but I'm not into that. I think that we definitely need to do better. Let's see, the 0 to 60 time. So 0 to 100. Like this thing's probably, I know a lot of people probably make fun of a 250 and shit like that, or 300s. But I mean, like, that's actually pretty quick for takeoff. Like, I think that's faster than my 5-liter F-150 takes off, probably. Now I might have to get somebody to race me, though, just so we can find out for sure. Other news in the life, might be buying another camping trailer. I got a buddy that's got a 2012, that's his family trailer. It's got some sentimental value and shit like that. He's a good guy. So like he's got some attachment to it with his mom and shit, but the trailer park that they're in made them replace it because it's 10 years old and they're like a hoity-toity or something, and they don't allow like more than 10-year-old trailer. So anyway, he's going to work me a good deal on that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Mr. Traffic Safety. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It ain't safe to pull out that fucking slow, motherfucker. How about that? Actually, I was actually just over here, and there was like flaggers here, and so this must be them all wrapping up. I think they're getting ready to build a big mansion. Out here in this area where I am, Upper Grimsby, is a lot of mansions, like just like sporadically placed throughout the countryside and shit like that. I don't know, there actually might be like a really big one up here for sale. I passed it earlier, but I might have already drove by it, not paying attention. Oh, fuck. Got myself a new helmet on Amazon as well. Good old $99 Amazon special. But it's actually so far seeming like a pretty decent helmet. It fits comfortably. It's got built-in like sunglasses that flip down. And yeah, and then like the face actually lifts up. You can like lift up the whole lower end, which is nice. So like I already have like 5 fucking helmets, but I didn't have a sport bike one, and I thought I'd look weird riding around on a sport bike with like a utility, not utility, fucking like off-roading helmet. So, and then I went and bought my son. There's that house I was talking about. I don't know if you guys saw that. Fuck, you probably didn't. The mic or the camera's pretty low. But anyway, I'd come across a dude selling like a brand new Alpine Star jacket on Facebook Marketplace, and it was like in Toronto or whatever. And so he wanted like $200, right? And they're like, it was like a $400 jacket, and I had to go out there anyway. What's going on, buddy? I had to go out there anyway, so I was like, will you take $150? I'm coming from out of town. And he's like, yeah, I could do that. And so I was picking up an air conditioner for my house, right? And oh, they got like an old church out here. I've seen this before. So anyway, the guy, and like I wasn't thinking, like I didn't click on the map of where he was, even though I know the listing was listed as Brampton. But he gave me the address, and he's like Kennedy Road. And I'm like, no shit, that's like right where I'm going. So I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll be there at 1 o'clock because I got to go pick up the AC anyway. And so anyway, I go to the address on Kennedy Road, and I'm like, I don't, you know, it's the address is wrong. Like there's no, the number he gave me is in between the 2 buildings that are there. These are like factories. So I'm like, is it the brown building or the white building? And homie's like, oh, it's the white building. I'm in the lobby. So I'm like looking at the white building. I'm like, I don't think you're in the lobby. I don't know. So then I'm like, oh, fuck. That's when it clued in. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm a fucking retard. I forgot. Now it clues into me that the guy's in Brampton. So I look, and it's like, it says Kennedy Road South. And I look on the map, and I'm like, fuck, there's no Kennedy Road South in Scarborough. So now I'm sitting here like a douchebag. This guy's waiting for me. He's got to go to work, and he's fucking like an hour away from here somewhere, 45 minutes away. So and I'm like, dude, I feel like such an idiot. I wasn't thinking. And I'm actually at the wrong Kennedy Road. I'm right where I had to pick up the air conditioner. So I tell you what, though, if you can bring it to work with you, I'll still take it. So anyway, I went out to Brampton and picked it up. I know that's a long fucking story to tell you about a used fucking jacket, but I'll tell you, I'm not one to spend $400 on a jacket. Fuck, I'm barely one to spend $150 on a jacket. So I'm a ripped up blue jean kind of guy. You know what I mean? Old sneakers, ripped up blue jean, and I could win fucking $50 million, and it ain't changing anything about what I'm doing. So we're going to come through Grimsby here, by the way. You might as well. And then we'll come back along the lake, and then I'm going to go back, put the bike away, get my truck, because I got to get some shit done. But anyway, yeah, so the jacket was like new. I was really happy with it. Nice kid. Fits a little bit snug on my son. It's an XL. But like I wouldn't mind getting one for myself, but I would need XXL. So anyway, this is downtown Grimsby, folks, in case you've never seen it. Nice little town. I would have liked to have bought a house out here, but there was nothing at the time in our price range, so that did not happen. And yeah, I think I left my phone in the truck. Oops, I did. Hopefully no fucking crackhead. That's an S22 Ultra. Hopefully no crackhead fucking goes and steals my phone. I just forgot that. Oh well. Anyway, what else? Fuck, I dropped my phone yesterday morning. I'll tell you that. I cracked the screen, cracked the LCD. Sucks ass. This guy's on a 3-wheeler. I don't know how I feel about that. It's definitely not for me. I'm not into them. But I do give respect. I wave it. They're not for me, and I assume that maybe he's got some shit wrong with his leg or dick or something, and he can't be on a normal bike. Says the guy on the fucking 250 crotch rocket. Fucking. But anyway, yeah, this is a good little town. I came out here before for ice cream. I'll tell you what. To get like one scoop of fucking ice cream up here, though, was like fucking $8 or something. I don't know. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly, but something ridiculous. Speaking of high prices, I'll tell you a little story about Cowabunga Pizza. So if you're from Hamilton, I don't know if they have other locations or not, but Hamilton, Ontario, I kept hearing people saying that, you know, Cowabunga Pizza is really good, really good, really good. So I decided to go, and they got a new location. Decided to go for lunch with my old lady down at Cowabunga Pizza one day. And you can get like a slice there, you know. So we order 2 slices and 2 pops. And it was $23 for 2 cans of pop and 2 slices of pizza. Now, with that being said, some of y'all probably just vomited in your fucking mouth or something listening to that price. But I will say, the pizza was actually really fucking good. I'll give them that. It was good pizza. I don't know that I'd buy the slice deal again, because I don't think that's actually a good deal. And then, like, so with tip, then I give them a $3 tip, because I don't know how much you fucking tip on 2 slices of pizza. Anyway, so $26 is what it cost with the tip. So now, with that being said, I would encourage others to go there. It was good. And then they give you like it's table service. So we went up and ordered it. You don't have to. You can just sit down and order it right from your table. But we went up to the counter and ordered it. And then they actually bring it to your table on a fucking, like, they reheat it, whatever they do. And then put it on your, they come and they put it on your table. And then they bring you like ice water and serviettes and all the rest of that shit. So I don't even know where I'm going here. I should have fucking turned around. We're going to turn around somewhere up ahead, I think, and come back along the lake, because it's time. What is this? Feeling dried out? Is that like a sign for old ladies? Yep. Come in for our squirt treatment. $18. That's what it says on the sign, folks. You heard it here first. Up here, they got a nice flower shop, actually. When I used to live back where I said, I used to come down here and do the flower shop every year for the garden and shit and vegetables, because I had a nice little vegetable garden going there. So shout out to these motherfuckers up here at Grimsby Nursery, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Oh, I got to show you guys something after. You want to see what I did to my leg? I can't really show you right now because I'm driving and it'd probably be tricky, and I don't want to swing my one leg out. But anyway, I peeled like all the skin off the side of my leg and shit, because I went fucking around on my bike the other day on my DRZ. I was moving shit around. I was working on my midget in my garage. And so I pulled all my bikes out. And then one thing led to another. I was like, oh, well, I'll fire up the DRZ. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take it around the block. Next thing you know, I'm fucking out on a 40-minute adventure, and I go down a trail, and I even know this trail, muddy trail. It had been raining and shit. And so I'm like, I'm going through all this trail and shit, and then I come to this hill, which is not even like a big hill. Like, the hill's higher than me, right? So, like, I mean, it's big enough, whatever. Call it a 15-foot hill, whatever. Go up the one side, then you go down the other side. And when I crossed over the top, it was just like a fucking sheet of shit. And I ended up fucking, the front wheel slid out, and knocking the bike over on my leg. And so my pant leg, because I was in blue jeans, fucking fucked up. And it lifted up and burned the fuck out of my leg. And that was that. So I'll show you guys that when I get to a stop. I got a fellow biker up here, actually. So I think we're down by where the first time I broke down in my midget. I've actually broken down twice on it. Well, not really, sorry. I say that, but the one time I was able to actually get it home when I was having clutch trouble. But this is what I got to get next, is a cruiser bike. Sorry, topic change. I really want to get a cruiser bike one day, preferably a Harley, but I guess you never know. We'll see what the deal of the day is. But the Harley Davidson is kind of what I'm thinking. And but then I still want to have like the sport bike and the DRZ. In life, I want. You know what? That's all it comes down to. I want. And local traffic only. So what? If I don't live here, are you telling me I can't go here? Fuck off. I'm not putting up with that. Up here, I think, is where there's an abandoned bowling alley. I watch this dude named Freaktography. I have a feeling this is one that he had gone to. I'm not positive, though. I never asked. But he does like abandoned videos and shit like that, and it's rather enjoyable to watch. Oh, you guys want to see some shit? Am I here? Yeah, I think I am here. I may have missed it. Yeah, sidetrack, motherfuckers. I'm gonna show you something. Actually, I forgot all about this until we're just here right now. There's nobody coming behind me? Yeah, okay. Seriously, you're going to like this. If you stuck around, you're in for a little treat that the people that fucked off aren't, okay? Yeah. Yeah, nobody's behind me. I forget what this neighborhood is called, but there's a little neighborhood over here. Yeah. Yeah. Check this out. I was going to fly my drone here and never did. Yeah, let's see if I can remember what it's called. Something fucking painted something, I don't know. So there's going to be like really cool houses. Let's come around the block. And there's some signs here. The shade of my canopy is some shit. I don't know what they're talking about, but yeah, fuck, I should have had this on the 360 camera for you guys. Like it is, I'm on the 360 camera, but it's yeah, don't worry, we're getting there. Around this corner is these like all these cool houses that have been like painted, and yeah, like look in front of us here. Yeah, and I don't know, I think I Googled before what was going on with this, but now I don't remember. So, yeah, I think there's more over this way. Yeah. Yeah, let's check it out. I don't really know much about it. Grimsby Beach welcomes you. So, if you want information or whatever, I can probably just put a link to the location in the description or some shit. You can do some research. I don't know if there's any more of those around or if that's it. Here, quickly, doesn't say not to go this way. Let's go look over here just in case, but yeah, there's like a whole thing about it. Yeah, look, there's more in here. We circle around, yeah. So it's kind of cool. I don't really know much, but try to go slowly here so you guys can check it out. I don't know. I kind of get like a Dutch vibe maybe, but I'm not really sure. I should have had my camera on my helmet or something. Probably would have been for better video. But they're pretty cool. They're all like tiny homes or something. I don't know if they're classed as tiny homes or not, but anyway. And there's that guy leaving again. I think he knocked on his friend's door, but he didn't get them. All right, let's continue the journey because I need to get home. Oh, no, I can't go that way. Fuck, I needed to. I kind of get like a small dick syndrome or whatever it's called from when I'm next to like a Harley or something like that and I'm on a 250. I was gonna go for it, but I figured I better not. All right, so we're gonna have this one last thing. I'll fast forward you guys there, and when I get there, I'll resume. Grimsby on the lake. It's just a cool little stretch. I went there in my midget, and I showed it before, but anyway, I might as well show you guys on the way back to Costco. So let's get there. And here we are coming into Grimsby on the lake. It's nothing too exciting. I just think it's kind of cool, a cool little community that they've made here. Yeah, it's just like this. It's only like a couple of apartment buildings and some townhouses and shit, but I'm going to take you down by the lake. Why not? I think this is my first time, maybe second time, I guess, coming down here on a bike, because I probably came through here on the DRZ 200. This is a really weird stop sign they've put here. I guess it's just for pedestrians, but I'm not really sure, because there's not really much traffic coming through here. No boats out today. I say that actually, I think I might see one in the distance. You guys wouldn't be able to see it though. It's way out there. Yeah, that's a boat. Could be the police boat out and about though. I used to live on the lake for a number of years, and they were generally the first boats out on the water every year, screwing around. And I don't have my drone with me, so I can't send out on a reconnaissance mission, or I would have. I was looking at getting a kayak actually today at Costco. They're $100 off, so they're on for like $379 for these 10-foot Pelicans. I have not kayaked since I was a kid, but I think it was fun. I don't really remember that much about it. But anyway, look, we're gonna come back this way. And you guys, if you've watched this long, you don't have to watch the whole thing. It's not that exciting riding around on over here. There's not much to see, but so why don't I just wrap it up? I do appreciate you guys watching though, and I want to try to work on my moto vlogging skills. Obviously, I'm not great at it, but now that I've got, you know, a more suitable bike for it and a good microphone, you know, I'll order that dead cat shit and fucking throw that in my fucking face to help with some of this wind noise, because I can feel like a breeze blowing up in the front end. So I'm sure it's giving you guys some wind noise, but I'll take care of that. And I look forward to going on some adventures, waking up on a fucking Saturday morning and whatever. Let's head down to Toronto, cruise the streets on a Sunday morning or some shit. Maybe we'll go Niagara on the Lake. There's some battlefield shit out there. Go Niagara Falls. I already did Niagara Falls once, but that was on my other bike, the DRZ. So might be nice to do it on this bike. Now, this bike, though, I'll tell you right now, the seating position, though, for the record, is not incredibly comfortable. After about an hour or two, back starts getting a little bit sore, and my ass. Now I know how Elton John feels after a fucking long weekend. Sorry, guys, I always love to throw a gay joke in there, but anyway. Oh, here's the Army base also, just so you know. Look, there's police vehicles in there. They come and do training here. It's a little different than the American Army bases, the Canadian Armed Forces training area. I don't think anybody can just walk in off the street into the American one. But here, they leave our gates and shit open all day. So there's all kinds of cops changing there and shit. They're probably doing some tactical bullshit today. But, keep up the good work, officers. But anyways, guys, that does wrap it up. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. And I'm open to suggestions. You got anything to say, don't worry about it. I can take some constructive criticism. If you think I should do a little more edited out sections or do whatever the fuck you want. Tell me what you think, and I'll try to make it happen. So, see you guys on the next one. Oh, no, don't do that yet. Hold on, I got to show you something. Yeah, let's pull over, and just because I said I would show you guys, so if you actually stuck around till the end, you're gonna get to see my nasty fucking foot. Okay? Listen, or leg. You've earned it. Let's just wait till this car passes because I don't want to look like a weirdo. Oh fuck, I'm down to like almost no gas. I got to get some gas. But anyway, you ready, guys? There it is. I don't know if that is visible. So that's it. Now that wraps it up. So I will see you guys soon.